Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve rational equations. So I have here an example. We have example number 1, 2 over x minus 1 equals 3 over x plus 1. And another example, number 2, x minus 2 over x minus 3 equals x plus 5 over x minus 6. Notice that in the given equation, there is a variable in the denominator. This is the characteristic of a rational equation. Okay? In solving a rational equation, it is necessary to consider that the denominator must not be equal to 0. Okay? So to avoid any value of variables that will make the denominator equal to 0. So we're going to avoid values of x that will make the denominator of the rational equation equal to 0. So therefore, we have to get the restriction of x on our denominator before we solve these rational equations. Okay. So, sagutan natin yung number 1. So, number 1 is 2 over x minus 1 equals 3 over x plus 1. So, what values of x ang hindi pwedeng maging value niya dito sa rational equation sa number 1? Unang-una, x cannot be equal to positive 1 dun sa left side of our equation at dito naman sa right side, hindi pwedeng maging value ng x ay negative 1. Kasi pag nangyari yon, we're going to have a zero denominator dito sa kaliwa and zero denominator doon naman sa kanan. Therefore, ang ating restriction is x should not be equal to positive and negative 1. That is our restriction. Saan? Doon sa denominator. How did I obtain positive 1 and negative 1? Simply lang, I equated x minus 1 to 0 and I equated x plus 1 to 0 and then I solved the value of x. Okay? Check natin. Ganito yun, ano? For x minus 1, we have x minus 1 equals 0. Transpose negative 1 to the right side. Therefore, x equals 1. And doon naman sa isang denominator, x plus 1 equals 0. Therefore, x equals negative 1. So, ito yung restrictions ng ating denominator. Yung sa given nating rational equation. Okay? So, burahin ko na yung part na yon. Now, we already have the restrictions no sa ating denominator ng rational equations. We are now ready to solve the rational equation. Okay? So, 2 over x minus 1 equals 3 over x plus 1. So, sa pag-solve ng rational equation, ang gagawin nyo lang is to eliminate the denominator. Okay? Unang-una, we can apply cross multiplication since we have only one rational expression to the left side and one rational expression to the right side. Or pwede naman i-multiply natin both sides of the equation, the left and right, by the denominators para ma-eliminate yung ating denominator. Okay? And the next is multiply natin to sa left side at multiply natin din sa right side. So this one, to be multiplied to the left side of the equation, x minus 1 will be eliminated. So the result is just 2 times quantity x plus 1. Pag minultiply natin dito, ito, dun sa ating right side, x plus 1 will be eliminated. And the resulting right side ng ating equation is just 3 quantity x minus 1. Then we expand. So we have 2x plus 2. We have 3x minus 3. Okay? Lipat natin si 3x na sa left side, si 2 do sa right side. So we have 2x minus 3x equals negative 3 minus 2. Then we subtract these two. We have negative x here and negative 5 on the right side. And then we divide both sides by negative 1 or multiply both sides of the equation by negative 1. So divide na lang natin by negative 1. Therefore, x equals 5. So the solution to this rational equation is x should be equal to 5. To find out if our answer is correct, we're just going to substitute the value that we have obtained, and that is 5, to the original equation. Check natin. Checking. So we have 2 over x plus 1, minus 1, sorry. 3 over x plus 1. And then, substitute natin yung 5. We have 2 over 5 minus 1. 3 over 5 plus 1. This will be 2 over 4. Yung kabila ay 3 over 6. And then, you get the lowest term, 1 half to the left side and 1 half also to the right side. Therefore, since equal yung left side and right side of the equation, right after we substituted x equals 5 to the original equation, therefore our answer is correct. Okay, that is how you solve rational equation. So we have another example. X minus 2 over x minus 3 equals x plus 5 over x minus 2. So, kunin muna natin yung restriction of our denominators. So, dalawa. We have x minus 3 yung denominator sa left side, x minus 6 denominator dun sa right side of our rational equation. Kunin muna natin yung restriction. Hindi pwede maging value ng x ay 3. Kasi 3 minus 3, that will make 0 dun sa left side, denominator ng left side ng equation. And x cannot be equal to 6 kasi magiging 0 din yung denominator niya. Therefore, ang restriction natin is x not equal to 3 and x should not equal to positive 6. Okay? Ito yung ating restrictions ng ating denominators ng rational expressions. Hindi pwede maging x equals 3 at hindi rin pwede maging x equals positive 6. Okay? So, ito yung ating restrictions sa denominator. Yeah. Since we already know the restrictions sa ating denominator, we are now ready to solve the rational equation. Okay? So, kopyahin natin. X minus 2 over x minus 3 have x plus 5 over x minus 6. Yung first example, sinolve ko yun ang ginawa ko para ma-eliminate yung denominators is nag-multiply ako both sides ng mga denominators natin given para ma-eliminate yung denominators. Pero this time, I'm going to do is going to apply cross multiplication. Kasi isang rational expression lang naman dito, isang rational expression dito, we can apply cross multiplication. So, pag ganun. So, x minus 6 times x minus 2, x minus 3 times x plus 5. So, we have x minus 2 times x minus 6 equals x minus 3 times x plus 5. Okay. And then, we expand natin. So, we have x times x is x squared. Negative 2 plus negative 6 is negative 8 times x is negative 8x. O, ganun pag-multiply ng two binomials. Okay? Negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12. On the right side, we have x times x is x squared. Negative 3 plus 5 is positive 2 times x is 2x. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And then, lagay natin yung x variable sa left side, constant terms do sa right side. So, pag nilagay natin yung x squared dito sa left side, galing do sa right, may eliminate to. Okay? And then, ang matitira na lang ay negative 8x. Then, transpose 2x, that will become negative 2x. Then, sa right side, we have negative 15, transpose 12, that will become negative 12. Okay? So, we have negative 10x sa left side. We have negative 27 sa right side. We divide both sides by negative 10 to solve for x. Therefore, x equals 27 over 10. Okay? So, hindi na natin malo-lowest term. Walang common factor. Okay? So, that will be our answer dun sa ating number 2 na rational equation. Now, let us check if our answer is correct. Okay? Substitute natin dun sa original equation. Diretso ko na 27 over 10 cx. So, that will be 27 over 10 minus 2 all over 27 over 10 minus 3. So, right side, we have 27 plus over 10 plus 5. We have 27 over 10 minus 6. Okay? Now, we have LCD on top is 10, so that will be 27 minus 20 over 10. Sa ilalim, that 10 times negative 3 is negative 30, so that is 27 minus 30 over 10 equals, right side, we have 10 times 5 is 50 plus 27, that will be 27 plus 50 all over 10 equals 10 times negative 6 is negative 60, 27 minus 60 over 10. So we can cancel out 10 here. Cancel, 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 cancel. Okay? Take note also, hindi kayo pwedeng multiply both sides. Ano? Huwag kayo mag-multiply para may limited yung denominator sa checking ng ating answer. Okay? Wala kayong itatranspose, wala kayong i-multiply both sides sa checking. Okay? Kasi ang purpose natin ay malaman talaga natin kung tama yung ating sagot. Doon sa left side ay mag-i-equal dun sa right side. Okay? Left side, we have 27 minus 20 is positive 7. 27 minus 30 is negative 3. 27 plus 50 is 77. 27 minus 60 is negative 33. So we have left side is negative 7 over 3. If we're going to divide this by 11, both sides, the numerator and denominator, sorry, that will be 7 over negative 3. So negative 7 equals negative 7 over 3 is equal to negative 7 over 3. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, tama yung ating sagot ng value na x ay 27 over 10. Okay? So, that will be my first two examples in solving rational equations. In my next video, I'm going to give you additional examples on how to solve rational equations. So, thank you.